So lately, REI has been coming out with some pretty decent options of gear that's built with some pretty decent materials, but is coming out at quite a low price. And their $650 down jacket 2.0 is no exception to that. So at only $100, you get a decent sized, extremely lightweight, very packable, and good for certain purposes down jacket. You also get, which I really like, 2 massive drop pockets, which is super cool. 2 really big hand warmer pockets. Unfortunately, you do not get a hood. A nice zip up YKK zipper that's big and easy to find with gloves. And that's about it. So firstly, I just want to say it's super awesome to see brands, especially ones like REI Co-op, moving to make products for a cheaper price. They definitely could have charged, $200 or $150 for a jacket like this, which definitely would have been a ripoff, but big brands do that all the time, and almost everything you see at REI is like $300 or $200 at the cheapest, especially for a down jacket is mostly going to be $300 at the cheapest down jacket. So it's really cool to see them moving in a direction to make products that are ethically sourced, go by the responsible down standard, but are still cheap and affordable for the everyday user. So this is something, for example, that Decathlon does and has been doing all the time. So really quick shout out to Decathlon. I would highly recommend going and checking them out if you're looking at outdoor gear to buy on a budget. So right off the bat, what I don't like about this jacket is obviously it's really poor build quality. If you're gonna get this guy, really, I would not expect it to be a jacket that's gonna last a super long time. Already, you can see there's little seams coming off of it in weird places. There's no feathers popping out, which is good, and apparently it's made with a DWR finish and with ripstop nylon, so that is a bonus. However, on Outdoor Gear Lab, they said that it was one of the worst jackets, that it did the worst when it got wet out of every down jacket they tested. So I would not recommend bringing any down jacket in water, and I would especially not recommend bringing this guy in water at all either. Actually, I did just find a feather that's peeking its way out right here. Really the only downside I have to say about this guy, and this is going to be a really short review, is that it is just pretty bad build quality. It's only $100, but for $100, you can go with a brand like 4Claw or Simon and get a product that has way more features, has 850 fill power down, and is equivalent to a lot of $300 jackets out there. 4Claw also sells a $60 jacket that has even more features than this guy does, and it includes a hood as well. So I think if you're in the market for a down jacket, I would go with Decathlon for gear, but it is cool to see REI coming out with products that aren't super expensive. So as far as the fit on this guy, it is a very loose fit. There's a lot of potential to put a bunch of layers under this guy if you want to. It definitely does feel like it's made with I wouldn't really want to wear this against my bare skin because it's the type of material that you would bead up. Like if you were sweating at all, you'd feel it rubbing up against the jacket. It wouldn't wick it away, it would just kind of pull it up. So it just feels really plasticky. So not the best as far as materials. The nylon ripstop is cool. So really I think the main reason that I personally wouldn't buy this jacket is simply because there is no waist cinch. And on any down jacket, you absolutely have to have a waist cinch. Essentials for me with a down jacket are 2-way zippers, drop pockets, waist cinch, hood cinch, chest pocket, and hand warmer pockets. And the waist cinch is if you don't have a waist cinch, you're just gonna get cold either way, because if it's windy at all and you're doing anything, you're just gonna get drafts up and down in your jacket. So maybe not for everyone, but for me, a waist cinch is absolutely essential. Since they're not including one, I would have hoped that they at least made the bottom of it like a stretchy elastic material that kind of closed in on you, but it's not even that, unfortunately. So that's gonna be it. This is just a really short video on and a sizing guide on how the REI 650 down jacket is, and my just initial thoughts on it. There's probably a lot of other long-term reviews of this guy out there. Definitely a good jacket. I personally wouldn't recommend it, just having a knowledge of what I know about other jackets for the same price range out there. But it is a decent jacket for the price, for sure. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next review.